So there's one thing I've noticed everybody that I talk to that's trying to get customers from the internet or trying to sell more of their current product, or even if they created their own digital product and they're trying to sell it. It doesn't really matter what you sell. It doesn't matter if it's an in-person product or a virtual product. It doesn't matter if it's digital or physical. You're gonna want to figure out this email automation process. And I noticed so many people have trouble with this. So I just wanted to walk you through just how it all links together. I also want to share with you what this email format is that works the best for us. I mean, it's just been really always working, this format. And then I just want to help you understand the basics of the funnel and then maybe think through traffic a little bit. I'll share with you some of the software that I use to actually do this stuff. And I really want to help you get your mind around this area right here, because this right here is where everybody seems to just always fall apart whenever we're in our course build lab. You can go to makeonce.com and check that out. But it seems like this is the hang-up point every single time. And you really need to know email automation, because to be quite honest with you, it's the absolute highest ROI channel there is. It's actually, they said the ROI on average this year, and this is just a recent study, 4,200%, okay? So for every dollar that you put into email, it returns 42. This is what they're saying. These aren't my numbers. These are like objective. They've went and done tests and figured this out. So you absolutely want to make sure that you're taking advantage of this and you know how this links together, because once you do, the really cool thing is you can pretty much sell anything at any time and save yourself a lot of it at the exact same time. And I'm talking about time, because when you don't have to worry about the follow-up, which we all know the fortune's in the follow-up, and when you know you've got a system just operating in the background, no matter what you're doing. Like for instance, I'm getting ready to go jump on an airplane. We're going to go down to Tampa. We're going to watch a football game. And while we're down there doing all of that stuff, this is going to be running in the background, like 24/7, 365, delivering the right message to the right person at the right time, helping them understand how I can actually solve their problem. And that's exactly what you want to model and do yourself. Because anytime that you're helping your customers that have the problem that you can solve, whenever you help them actually get that solution or understand what it is that you're doing while you're simultaneously helping them feel understood. That's the big key in this thing, is trying to help them feel like somebody does understand what the problem is that they have. And if you can help somebody understand that you understand that, there's a trust and a bond that creates in the background. So I'm going to take you through this real quick, and I just want to keep it short and sweet. I've been doing this, we've been doing this, and it's really hard not to work when it has this stuff in place. So you're going to get a lot of value out of this. If you want to learn more about this and think about this even deeper, I've got a free training over here at makeonce.com. It's a free training. So you'll be able to experience this, what I'm doing here, when you go here. And then you just need to literally model that, and you're going to do like circles around yourself with happiness, because you're going to realize how cool it is to have a machine working in the background, constantly helping your customers buy from you. It's phenomenal. So check it out. You've got to have some sort of traffic source. You've got to have some sort of conversion machine. And then I don't have this on here. We can check that out in another video or something. There's this delivery part. And those are the only three things that you really need to make this whole online business or online sales thing work. You can sell anything with this process. So you go out to the traffic world, which is where we're hanging out right now, which is social media or the internet. And you're going to produce video, because it's really the best thing, right? It's text, pictures, the whole thing is all together, and it moves, and it can do body language and stuff. So get really good at video. If you're going to be in business any time from here forward, you need to be good at video. Just figure it out. Everybody sucks at first. You go out there and you put up actual content that your customer is going to go, oh, they must understand me, and they really understand my problem, and they know how to fix it, and they're showing me how to fix it by doing stuff like this. Like what I'm sharing with you is what I do to help you solve your problem. And we do this in a deeper level in our program. But by me doing this, it's doing a lot of things. It's validating if I know what I'm talking about or not. People have bullshit detectors. If you can think that this is bullshit at the end, please put it down in the comments and help me understand why this process is bullshit, okay? So that's what I love about this, and that's what you should love about it too, because you can just be yourself to your customers, showing them how you solve their problem, and you can automate the whole damn thing. So you're constantly being your best self in a nice environment on their watch so that they can figure out what it is that they actually want to do with you. Do they trust you? Are they going to invest in you? You know, are they going to get your product program because they see that it's something that can actually help them? And that's all you're doing. And you're doing this in the most repetitious way. So you can do organic traffic, which is what this is. This is just a video on the internet that you're watching. Or I could find out down the road, because I put this video out and many others like it every day, what happens is you start to find out what resonates with people and what doesn't. And the ones that resonate because they cause engagement, clicks over to your website, etc., then what happens is you know what to run as an ad. Or you know what to keep chopping up into all the different forms and possibilities and putting it out and repurposing it everywhere, because it proved to the self that it was going to work to get attention and drive them over to your website, the right people. And how you are is who you're going to attract. So make sure you keep that in mind when you're trying to think about who you want to attract to your business. So you drive traffic to this simple funnel. Every single funnel lives off these 4 core pages, and you could actually even reduce pages here if you wanted to, but it's never nothing more than this. If it is, they're just doing a different variation of something like this. But this is the core funnel principle. You only need this one funnel. You drive them to a page, and on this page, you're going to literally explain to them how you're going to solve their problem, and then show them how you solve their problem. You're going to define how you solve their problem on the next page when they opt in. And they'll want to opt in because of how they got there. Like, the only reason you would ever go to thismakeonce.com is because you want to be able to make as much profit as humanly possible. You want to create happy customers that love your product, service, and experience, and you want to have freedom. And you probably want to do all that using the internet so that you can have time and get the job done. So if that's stuff that you're interested in, or how to grow a business online and stuff like that, that'd be the only reason you'd go here. And it'll be the only reason that you opt in to watch the training. Does that make sense? So then once they get here, you do a great job of defining the product. You hook them in. You tell the story of how you actually solve their problem and give them a demonstration example. And then you make an offer. You offer to solve their problem, to give them a solution. That's what you're doing, right? That's what you have. If you have a business, you're solving problems. Show them how you do that, and then offer to solve it for them, to make their life easier, faster, less expense, less stress. You can either get them to buy right away, and if it's under $2,000, you could probably do that with the proper message. Otherwise, above that price, you're probably going to need to schedule a call with them, get them on the phone, maybe 20 to 45-minute conversation, and you'll close them on the single phone call if you use our script that we give people in our program. Once they do one of those 2 things, they go here. This is the final page. Now, that's fine. They're there. We got to get them to watch this video that's hopefully under 30 minutes long. It's clean, simple, just to the point, and just shows them what you do to solve their problem. I use a company called Systemio for this, and when I create these pages over there, which I've already created for our members in our Build Lab, so they can hit the ground running and have one of these smiles like this. It looks like 2 eyes and a smile, you see that? When I use that program, when they go from this page to this page, Systemio knows that and tags them with whatever tag I want to use. That then, because my automation software integrates with this, as soon as that happens, these 2 talk, and then it starts an automation, and then here's where people get messed up. They don't know what happens after this part. Well, when the automation starts, because we triggered it with this process right here, it sends out an email immediately, and then it waits for whatever time I decide I want it to wait, and then it asks this question, if this happened, then do this. For instance, if the goal was of this right here was to get a call, then the tags that would happen down here when somebody did schedule a call Because when they schedule that call, the call scheduling software talks to this software and says, the call got scheduled. And so then when it asks the question, did they schedule, it would know that. And if they did schedule, then it ends the automation. If they did not schedule because this thing didn't talk to this thing, then there would be no tag and we would know that. And if it was no, they didn't schedule, it sends out another email to try to get them to do what? To schedule or to buy. And so this email and everyone that goes beyond it, they're all going back to this page and they're all going back to this page. That's why you got to do a really good job of creating a nice video right here. Okay? Now you're going to create videos like this all the time. So where does that happen? Well, this pattern right here just keeps repeating. It keeps going. So like right after this happens, it will wait. Not appear because it ended it. Send out an email. Wait. If then, and then this thing repeats right here. If yes, they did schedule, it ends the automation. If no, they didn't schedule, it sends another email. And we do 10 emails in 7 days. 2221111. After that, we just send out daily broadcasts, which we're doing daily anyway. So that doesn't change. It's just a normal thing. Have some whatever you drink. Mine happens to be this Celsius stuff. Create a nice email and make it like this. Only job of the email is to get the click, nothing else. Always use an image. We like pictures and candy and clicking and that stuff. Put 3 links in it at bare minimum. Follow the hook, story, offer framework. Hook them right here. Get them to open it with an awesome subject line that's curiosity based and it's got benefit in it for them. Open up with a question or some kind of deep hook that's going to get their brain to go, say, and I'll show you how it works or what I do, or basically you're just defining the process that you do or defining the product that you have or defining everything that they would need to know to release all anxieties about buying your product, okay? Take a picture, get your eyes in the picture. Like your eyes should be white in the picture like this. Like get your face up close. People like faces. Make it a button and make the photo curiosity based. Make them want to go, what is that? Story and offer. Down here, you're basically just kind of teasing it a little bit more, and then you're making the offer to go link, click again. They always typically click this one or this one because I always say watch here. And this right here, this software, and this software is all the same software, okay? So that makes it really simple, really nice. And then, when I teach people how to create an online course, like sell an online course or a monthly subscription or a hybrid mastermind or something like that. That's what I teach people how to do too. When we do all that, that's like a different pillar. But in the course creation process, this also works to deliver your different course stuff and get them engaged. Plus, the software that we use for the course stuff has its own built-in notification system to get people to engage. Because if they don't engage with your products and programs, they don't get the result. And if they don't get the result, then they think it's your fault. And it is. So you got to make sure that you put systems in place to get them engaged and get them to interact. Because if they don't, then it doesn't work. Okay? So if you liked this video, then you're really going to like this one. And the other thing is, you can also just go buy our program, get started with it. It's called Build Lab. You hang out with me in a community in there, a private one, 24/7, 365. I send you Loom videos to respond to any questions you have. You got a community of other people that are just like you trying to get to the same place, the 6-7 figures and beyond. I'll just show you to where I've gotten to. And then you've also got a course back there, a 7-pillar program that shows you how to get customers using the internet, selling either whatever it is that you're already selling, or if you want to create a product to sell online, like a digital product like I did, I can just show you what I did to do that. So I help businesses get customers using the internet, and I give them this automated inbound customer generation machine as a process that we use to get traffic, convert the traffic, sell our stuff, and then automate it so we have time. Because my ideal customer, they want as much profit as humanly possible, which is pretty cool, by the way, because the only way to get profit is by solving people's problems. So it's really rewarding. The more money you make is the more problems you've solved. A lot of people that aren't making money right now, they're just not solving problems. It's not that they can't make money. And the bigger problem you solve, the more you can charge at one time. But it doesn't matter, because even if you can't charge a lot because it's a smaller problem that you're solving, you just got to do more sales of the smaller one. And it usually works out that way in the world anyway. So it doesn't matter. My ideal client wants to make as much profit as possible, and they know that is awesome because the only way to get it is to solve problems. Second, they just want to have happy customers. You want to be happy, and your customers want to be happy. And so we talk and teach how to do that. And then the third thing that they want is they want freedom. Time to actually enjoy the thing that they're creating and the people that they're helping. That's the thing that you want to really, really do, is those three things. Profit, have happy customers, create happiness, create great products, and then have freedom, time freedom, financial freedom. So if you like those things, go check this out. I hope you enjoyed this video. This video here actually will tell you even more about it.